Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 241 here on this Friday night. And it's great to have your company wherever you may be watching around Australia and overseas. Well, the Olympics in Tokyo begin tonight, and here with his opening sequence. Good evening, Rob Doyle.
Good evening, Barry. Yes, exciting, and just looking forward to watching Australian teams and individuals compete. Hopefully, we do well.
So 2 weeks of the Olympics on Channel 7 and 7 Mate. So check your local guides for the times. Well, the crisis with COVID, well, it's not going down, guys. It seems to be going up like a temperature. Here's Rob for his disappointing back on this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to do except that all they can do is just keep trying to do the right thing and have the restrictions, and then hopefully things start to come down. What you can say, really, Baz.
So we can't really go up in smoke about it, ladies and gentlemen. So we just all have to be there for one another. I've been saying this ever since the pandemic began in March of 2020. Okay, we were in lockdown until this time last year. All went well until December last year when we had the lockdown on the northern beaches. So the advice we'd like to give to you tonight on the show on episode 241 is please don't go out of your house unless you really have to, unless you are an emergency service worker or anything like that. Here's my offside.
That's right. You really have to have the reason of either exercise, walking the dog, or going to buy food for the family, so groceries for the family, and just about anything else. Obviously, if you're sick, you can go to the doctor, and if you're unwell, you're allowed to go to the hospital. But it's all common sense, isn't it, Barry?
So we've been saying this all through the episodes that I've brought to you, and we don't think the lockdown will end on July 31, but we will keep you posted throughout the weekend here on the daily episodes. And remember, if you're feeling frustrated, please talk to someone either inside the CPA or outside the CPA, and you can ring my phone too. Their number is 131114. Here's my offside.
Yeah, look, we really got to listen to the authorities at this time and put our faith in them, and when in trouble, you contact them. Or, or to avoid trouble, because these aren't times we've been through before in our lives, are they, Barry? Where there's been a pandemic.
Well, and remember, don't lie to authorities about where you've been either. Here's my offside.
That's right. I mean, you compound the problem if you are going to do the wrong thing and then lie about it. Well, you deserve all that you get.
So what I read on my website this evening before bringing this show to where a man threw a tantrum, and that's not the way to go. Here's my offside.
No, I know it's easy to say, but we've all just got to be calm, and consider our neighbour, our families.
And it's great to have Rob back on the Friday night and Monday morning and Monday night. Terrific to have you here, Rob.
Thanks, Barry.
And how does it feel to be back in the?
Oh, well, I keep thinking that everyone that I do of late is going to be my last with you, but we keep sneaking them in, and I'm now around here more often, and so we'll get in a few more again too before we go, Barry. Extend out the pleasure. I have to spend the time here with you in the studio at Channel 5.
And who knows? Someone else could take my place and do episodes like this.
That's right. Someone else could do that, but no one will be able to fill your shoes, Barry.
Well, now on to a food idea and a menu idea. Well, tonight we had a delicious lamb and vegetable pie. And I can tell you it went down a treat. Here's my offer.
Yeah, look, I snuck a taste myself, Barry, and it was very nice indeed. The lamb was lovely and succulent, and it was very tasty indeed. Good winter food.
And on the subject of food, whilst you are in lockdown, cook up some meals and put them in portions in the freezer. Here's my offside.
That's right. Planning for the advent of lockdown is important, and if you can do that sort of thing and freeze the odd meals, and as long as you don't leave them there for too long, that's a good way of planning for it.
So well, the lockdown for me has been challenging at times, but hey, I've reached out to people, written emails, and done videos for you guys out there that have struggled, and that's what we're here for. But getting back onto this lamb and vegetable pie, ladies and gentlemen, you've really got to try it. Get some good quality puff pastry, some good minced lamb, some vegetables, whack your lamb and vegetable mixture in an oven-proof dish, a greased oven-proof dish, and then put your pastry on the top, brush the top with beaten egg and milk, and bake it in the oven until your pastry is nice and golden brown and crisp, and serve it in a meal and in itself, or even with a salad. Here's my offside.
Yeah, with a salad would be nice too. It's a good winter food, the old pies, aren't they? Particularly when they've got some meat and veggies.
And do you remember how a couple of months back we brought you the bread and butter pudding? Why don't you whip one of those up? Here's my offside.
Yeah, I'll have to take your word on the bread and butter pudding. I've never had it, and I can't have it. But you tell me it's pretty good, eh, Baz?
It is. And it's a great comforting dessert too, ladies and gentlemen. So why not whip up a lamb and vegetable pie tomorrow and even cook the lamb in the morning with your vegetables, put the pastry on top of it, stick it in the fridge until you're ready to bake it, and all you've got to do is brush your top with egg and beaten egg and milk, and then bake it, and then voila, you've got lunch on the table and a bread and butter pudding. Here's my offside.
Sounds delicious, Barry. Sounds delicious. And once again, a great winter food.
And once again, a great winter food indeed. Well, it is not long to go until I say farewell to this studio. And for 8 years now, I've been, filming in here, sleeping in here, watching my favorite television shows, and doing the videos. Now, before I got this lovely machine, I had my offsider here holding a camera with a SIM card, and I used to have to put the footage from the SIM card onto desktop, and it was an absolute pain in the neck to do. Okay, changing batteries, charging it up, but now I can put my shows on YouTube with the blink of an eye, okay, and I've even added music to some of my shows, and technology has come a long way. Here's my offside.
Certainly has come a long way. I'd almost forgotten about those early days of the filming and what have you, and now you just turn on the old computer and away you go, Barry. And certainly things have come a long way. You've done the most with it too, Barry. So it's a good way to wrap things up there, to talk about that and see where we are today, where we just sit down and you turn it on.
So before we do wrap up episode 241, I would just like to say that it has been a privilege to be in your house for so long, but I've still got a big month of videos coming your way before I spread my wings and head up to sunny Queensland for my new production area. Here's my offside.
Yes, it'll be good to see you when you're in the studio up there, Barry, and we'll be able to tune into and when you download them onto YouTube. So that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be like you never left.
So as I said just a moment ago, this room has been my room since the day the studio opened. I didn't even have this machine then or a YouTube channel. A guy called Matt Malone helped me to set it up, and it's still going strong today. And I can tell you, viewers, I've been proud to be your narrator for the programs that I've brought to you, and lots of fun was had. And I can tell you that the video that we did, Rob saved Triple O for saving lives. Do you remember that one?
I do. You've always been on that story there, Barry, pushing it all the time, and it's a real credit to you that.
And our closing message, which brings us nicely, please do not ring 000 unless you have an emergency. And here, Rob, to close the show with that.
That's right. It's got to be an emergency. It can't be something that can just be solved by the doctor or another professional. But you really need to do the right thing there, so that you're not taking the opportunity for someone else who really needs it, take it away from them. So, yep, good on you, Barry.
So still a month's worth of videos coming up before I do leave, and I might even put together a collage of videos on a DVD so you can all remember me here, and I can honestly say to you viewers out there, it's been an honor to come here and to do the show. I've even done the show with Manly and Bob and the Head and Tim Tights, but who knows where I will be taking my productions in Queensland. Who knows? So plenty more. So the show is not far from over. It may be over from here, but it will continue up in Queensland with a new format, brand new episodes. I might even do a tour of Brisbane and bring you the show from where I used to go to school and stay there. So no, I will not be disappearing from your screens. So if you see me on YouTube, it won't be here. It'll be up on the beautiful Sunshine State. And I am looking forward to that. Well, that wraps up episode 241. But before we do go, just a reminder, the Olympics live from Japan coming up at 8:30 tonight. Nearly an hour to go to kick-off time. 14 days of Olympic glory. Who will you go for in the Olympics? I know that I will be watching the Olympics too here. So on that note, go Australia. Oi, oi, oi. Rob, have you got anything to say to the viewers before we say goodnight?
No, just go Australia and let's all enjoy it.
So let's all enjoy the Olympics. Okay, be there for one another. Okay, enjoy good food, each other's company, talk to someone if there's a problem, okay? Ring Lifeline, their number is 131114, okay? And 000, but only for emergencies. And a reminder, there are testing sites all over the place. I drove past one on Mona Vale Road this morning, okay, on my way in to work, and I'm pretty sure there's a testing site at Northern Beaches Hospital too. So, Rob, thanks for coming on the show, mate.
No worries, Barry. My pleasure.
And it's been a pleasure to work with you, but there's still plenty more fun to be had before I do leave. So, thank you for the past 8 years. I've enjoyed, but there's still a bit more juice in the orange before it's all gone. So the time is nearly 20 past 7 here. So get prepared for the Olympics. Show support. And that's it from us. Here's Rob to say good night now.
Go Australia. Good night, everyone.
And I will see you over the weekend with another episode. And remember, keep calm if you find yourself getting frustrated. So, thanks for watching episode 241, and I will talk to you sometime over the weekend. I'm Barry Fair on behalf of everybody here at Oceana House. Thanks for your company throughout this evening, and we look forward to your company sometime during tomorrow. But remember, keep calm, stay positive, be patient, it will all be over soon. We've just got to get over the hump, and we'll be out and about again soon. So, good night, everybody, and take care of yourselves. And Rob, take care of yourself.
I will. Good night, everyone.
Yourself too. And that's what, as Don Burke used to say at the end of Burke's Backyard, Peru, and join me for episode 242 coming up in the next couple of days. Have a terrific weekend, everybody. Good night. Close your eyes, and I'll miss you tomorrow. You remember, I'll always be true.
Good night.
Good night.